country. While we are talking about the quality, service is our baseline. By 360-degree service support system, we have always ensured that we never compromise on customer satisfaction. And to ensure this, we have also added another function in our Call Me service and doorstep service. From now onwards, whenever you raise a request or on a Call Me service, you will receive SMS alerts. What type of SMS alerts? You will also get every single step which will be tracked, like repair request, pickup time, device repair time, even dispatch time or in-transit time. Every single thing would be tracked and updated to the users at every single steps. This similar service will also be available for doorstep service also. This type of services will help the users to get updated about the process and show how much Realme service matters the most. While we are talking about our user satisfaction and the customers, how can we forget about the community, which plays the most important role and the most crucial role for Realme. We have always believed our fans are our real brand ambassadors, and I rightly believe that. They are our biggest supporters, not only that, but they are our biggest critics. They have always taught us a lot of things. We also believe that only through the constant engagement, we can understand their needs and better our devices. We have organized more than 70 plus fan events in 9 months across big and small towns. This has enabled us to stay connected to our users' needs and continuously analyze the feedback to better our devices day in, day out. We have been helping the fans in organizing also experiential fan meets. This is one of the ways where we can reach more and more fans. It is a fan meet organized by the fans and for the fans to get a fan and get access to the products before even it goes on the sale. So this is another innovative to get connected through our fans. While we are also talking about the community engagement, this is another notch above program for our community users. Our Community Insider program, which is a Realme Insider, where our fan get access to an experience to our smartphones before even it's been goes for a mass production, before anyone else can have a hands-on experience on the phone. Another great example to stay in touch with our fans is Ask Madhav, right? An exclusive curated platform where I personally address all the queries related to our brand, our products, updates, anything on the tech industry or the chipset, everything in general, I made sure I answer. I try to answer every single query once a month. That's not all. From the time Realme was born, our focus in a smartphone has been to provide not only the best of the performance, but also the best camera capabilities and enhance the photography experience. To showcase this, we recently took our few of the fans to Leh Ladakh to explore the scenic beauty through the lens of Realme X. Here's a quick recap of our amazing journey of Leh Ladakh. Wasn't it amazing? How many of would you like to go again to Leh Ladakh? Oh, there are many hands, I can see that, right? Anyways, I would love to go and enjoy with fans. But I always believe the camera should always be the best in class and well suited for all the user needs in different price segments. Since we are talking about cameras, in fact, with a continuous great effort from our camera R&D department, latest generation of Realme smartphones have been the highest rated among the entire industry competitions. Let's look at the huge leap from our last year product to this year, and you can see there are really high scores on camera every single product we have launched. We have always improved the camera experiences for our users. We are always ready to take the leap. We are now offering our users not one, not two, but not even three, but a 4-camera setup product. Yes, you heard me right. We will now have a 4-camera product. 4-camera setup product. A leap to quad camera, a dare to leap. The quad camera setup will give you the opportunity to click the amazing pictures with a wide-angle lens, macro lens, main camera sensor, and the portrait lens. My personal favorite is definitely the macro lens because it's the first time available in this particular price segment. I am proud to share that this will be the Realme's year of quad cameras, and 5 series will be debuting globally for the first time in India. Isn't it amazing, guys? That's what I call it. Now I would like to call my colleague Nidhi on the stage so he can take you through the Realme 5 series. Welcome, Nidhi.
Thank you, Madhav. Hello, everyone. I am Nidhi. Glad to see you all today, marking the first Realme product launch of this festive season. Today, we are taking a big leap to our next generation camera phone experience. Let's start with the first product of the day, Realme 5 Pro, our quad camera speedster. At Realme, we're doing constant developments to bring trendy designs in every price segment. In terms of looks, the Realme 5 series has been upgraded from the classic diamond cut design to the next generation crystal design. This will bring the Realme 5 series a fresh, premium, and an elegant look. Isn't this beautiful? This is the Realme 5 Pro sparkling blue color variant. The Realme 5 Pro uses a nano mirror process and achieves a holographic color flowing effect after 133 times of fine grinding. All this to give you a unique sparkling effect every time you look at it. And of course, the 5 Pro incorporates a 3D hot bending process to give you the best hand feel. Other than the sparkling blue color variant, we are adding another color to our palette, presenting the crystal green Realme 5 Pro. This is the most elegant design and restraint to give you the finest of texture. So which one do you like? Hard to decide, right? Do take a look at these in the experience zone later to decide which one is your favorite. Now moving to the front, the Realme 5 Pro features a 6.3-inch FHD Plus dewdrop screen. With dewdrop, you get a 90.6% screen-to-body ratio, giving you an immersive visual experience. Apart from the exquisite design and the immersive visual experience, let's now talk about the most exciting part of Realme 5 Pro, the cameras. This time, we're not using one, not two, not three, but a quad camera setup for the first time in a Realme smartphone. This is a huge leap from our earlier dual camera setup. This is how the quad camera setups of the Realme 5 Pro looks, with the ultra-wide lens, the primary lens, the portrait lens, and the macro lens. Let's now deep dive into these to see how Realme 5 Pro is the ultimate quad camera speedster. The top camera is an ultra-wide lens. It provides a visual angle of up to 119 degrees, combined with an f2.25 large aperture and an 8-megapixel sensor that enhances the practicality of shooting images. It is the perfect lens to capture magnificent buildings, beautiful landscapes, and at the same time, it can accommodate many people while taking a group picture. Our main camera is equipped with the flagship Sony IMX586 48-megapixel sensor, which is half-inch in size. I believe most of you would have experienced the capabilities of our recently launched Realme X. We are bringing the same image tuning to the Realme 5 Pro as well. Well, trust me with this, the 48-megapixel camera of the Realme 5 Pro will be the best 48-megapixel shooter in this price segment. Next comes the portrait lens that uses a unique filter system combined with software adjustment and exposure to create better portraits. You can now take some really cool monochromatic images that redefine your pictures altogether. The last one is the much asked for macro lens. With an improved structure, the focal length of the lens is only 4 centimeters, and you will be able to discover a new world in a tiny space and take really close shots like these. With the quad camera, the Realme 5 Pro has no match with others in the same segment or even a much more premium segment. Even when we zoom in on these images, we can see that the Realme 5 Pro performs much better in the level of detailing that it shows in comparison to a premium phone. The ultra-wide angle as well. With this, you can see the difference between the Realme 5 Pro camera and a picture taken from another camera in the same segment. Even when we zoom in on this image, we can see the level of detailing that this captures. Isn't this amazing? Well, now let's take a look at a picture taken from the macro lens, which also performs better and is the one and only option in this price segment. Well, before I forget, the Realme 5 Pro continues to deliver one of the best nightscape shooting experience. Just look at the exposure control, the color tones, and the detailing in comparison to the other phones shown here. Well, the chroma boost is also there, and it now supports the macro as well as the ultra-wide angle lens. So you have more options to play around with your images. Well, let's now not forget our love for selfies. At the front, the Realme 5 Pro features a 16-megapixel Sony IMX471, just like the Realme X, with a single pixel size of up to 2 micron and a large f2.0 aperture. So no matter when and where you shoot a selfie, the photographs are always going to be stunning. Moving on to what's under the hood, let's talk about performance. The key highlight of the Realme 5 Pro is the new Qualcomm Snapdragon 712 AI processor. Along with the Cairo 8-core architecture, a large CPU that clocks up to 2.3 gigahertz, and the mighty Adreno 616. In terms of AI, the 712 is equipped with the latest and new third-generation AI processing engine. The DSP has also been upgraded to the Hexagon 685, which is found in the flagship Snapdragon 845. The Qualcomm Snapdragon 712 AI processor uses an advanced 10-nanometer FinFET process technology to reduce processor power consumption and ultimately helping the Realme 5 Pro achieve a longer and a better battery life. So to sum it up, this is the most powerful SoC in the mid-range, especially in the sub-20K segment. Compared to the 710, the overall performance of the 712 has a 10% improvement, and especially the GPU also performing 10% better than the previous generation. Well, so the Snapdragon 712 is definitely the most powerful processor in this segment. Well, these are just specs on paper, but we don't believe in benchmark numbers like some other brands bank on. We believe in real hands-on experience. And to further enhance that experience, the Realme 5 Pro will be equipped with UFS 2.1 and LPDDR4X storage combination that provides you a fast and a seamless user experience. For our storage-hungry users, we also have the 8 plus 128 GB variant as well. At the phone's core sits HyperBoost 2.0 that will guarantee a fluent experience, especially during gaming and running heavy loaded applications. To give you a super fast charging experience, we again have the 20-watt VOOC 3.0. And this time with Type-C and within the box. So you don't have to spend any extra penny once again. The VOOC 3.0 has always been the best charging solution in the mid-range phones. It charges the phone to 100% in just 80 minutes. Even while you're charging the phone and gaming for 1 hour, it charges the entire phone to 43% without any major additional heating. So, the Realme 5 Pro continues to provide the fastest and the coolest charging experience for our users. The Realme 5 Pro also comes with a massive 4035 mAh battery. Similar to the Realme 3 Pro, the Realme 5 Pro will feature super linear speakers and smart power amplifiers. But we've made an upgrade by adding direct power sound, offering you a louder and a better sound experience. Direct is designed to improve the overall sound quality, bass, and volume of smaller speakers, enhancing the sound experience on the Realme 5 Pro. Well, the list of features is pretty long, and to sum it up, let's take a look at the product video.
Who am I? I'm the evolution of speed. The extension of vision. The surge of power. So this is me. Body and spirit. The real speedster. Realme 5 Pro. Realme smartphone. Dare to leap.
Here is our Realme 5 Pro, the quad camera speedster, available in two stunning colors, the crystal green and the sparkling blue. It will be the most competitive model and the one and only real pro in this price segment. So what's next, guys? Didn't we say that we're unveiling a new series? Well, yes, the next product in our lineup is our new quad camera powerhouse, the Realme 5. The latest hero product of our classic Realme number series, a series with the largest fan base and the most balanced user experience. Without any further delay, let's have a look at the design. As stunning as the Realme 5 Pro, the brand new Realme 5 does not compromise on design. We have adopted the latest crystal design for this as well. The combination of the glossy structure and the new nanoscale texture makes the back of Realme 5 more vivid and vibrant. The Realme 5 comes in two stunning colors, the crystal blue and the crystal purple. It has a glossy crystal structure and a 3D body design. This gives you the best hand feel. You must definitely check it out later in the experience zone. With Realme 5, we are also introducing the new mini drop design that has been optimized internally using the new stacking process. This is 30.9% smaller than the previous generation, thus bringing more screen area to your disposal. In terms of size, we have made a bold upgrade to a 6.5-inch screen and having a screen-to-body ratio as high as 89% without compromising on the excellent grip. The 6.5-inch screen is an ideal choice for gaming and media consumption. Like I said, we don't believe in benchmarks, we make them. This unique design of Realme 5 will set a new benchmark in the budget smartphone segment, especially in looks and design. Well, yes, we are bringing the quad camera to the Realme 5 as well. For the first time in this price segment, we are bringing a quad camera setup to make every Indian have the opportunity to explore the next level camera experience. The Realme 5 features the same quad camera combination of the main camera, the ultra-wide lens, the portrait lens, and the macro lens, just like the Realme 5 Pro. So no compromises even on a smaller budget. The main camera of the Realme 5 is a 12-megapixel sensor with a 1.25 micron large pixel size and an f1.8 aperture, which has been well optimized for your social media-worthy photos and videos. The large sensor allows Realme 5 to capture excellent low-light images with the support of Nightscape. And of course, it has the Chroma Boost mode as well. For our video lovers, you can now shoot 4K videos and 240 FPS slow-motion videos as well. The Realme 5 comes with the same 119 degrees ultra-wide lens to capture more. The portrait lens is optimized for a perfect balance of exposure, color temperature, and multiple other parameters to capture amazing portrait images. The macro lens also remains the same for you to capture detailed shots. With this kind of imaging capabilities, the Realme 5 will deliver a superior image quality beyond any of its competitors. Let's take a look at a few comparison pictures. With a better optimized 12-megapixel primary camera, like you can see, the best color tones, exposure, detailing in comparison to other phones in this segment. The wide-angle lens of the Realme 5 equipped with the 8-megapixel 119 degrees wide-angle lens that can effectively solve the problem of edge distortion and make the shot more realistic and impactful. If you look at these two images, you can clearly see the difference. Another major leap that Realme 5 takes is actually big. The biggest battery on a Realme smartphone. A massive 5000 mAh battery. With both hardware and software optimization, the 5000 mAh battery will deliver outstanding endurance. But it's not just numbers. We have made sure of the battery safety as well. The battery of the Realme 5 series offers fireproof protective separation and 4 precautions to guarantee the safety of the battery cell and worry-free experience. Let me show you how good the battery of the Realme 5 is in comparison to others in the same segment and other phones with the same 5000 mAh battery. And you can see that Realme 5 not only has the biggest battery, but the best results in every other scenario. Attractive appearance is just as important as excellent performance. Realme 5 will be the first mobile phone in India to feature the Qualcomm Snapdragon 665. Yes, So it is my honor to introduce Mr. Sachin Kalantre, Senior Director Product Marketing, Qualcomm, to come on stage and give us details.
Thank you, Nidhi, and good afternoon, everyone. It's a proud moment for me to be here at the launch of two gorgeous products, Realme 5 Pro and Realme 5, both powered by Snapdragon mobile platforms. As you heard Nidhi talk about Realme 5 Pro, powered by 712, which is in itself an upgrade over the great processor powering your popular Realme X. And Realme 5, as Nidhi mentioned, happens to be the first product to be powered by our brand new processor, Snapdragon 665. If you look back a couple of years, for the past 2 years, we had a very popular platform, Snapdragon 660, powering number of popular devices in India and world over. But as you know, consumers always need and want more and better. So we have attempted to elevate user experiences via this platform, 665, in areas such as camera that we've seen how it's being used, gaming, AI, while not compromising on basic features like connectivity and security. Let's take a look at some of the features which are enabled on this platform. 665 utilizes Cryo 260 in 11 nanometer processor setting, a process technology setting, which in fact is going to improve your power and performance balance in this segment. It also enables 2x AI experiences, which is going to help you process your images and other data processing in a quick setting. And then we have also upgraded the GPU to a 600 series GPU that, along with use of Vulkan 1.1, is going to improve not only your performance but also power saving on this platform. Let's take a look at some of the user experiences. In the camera department, we have Spectra ISP 165, which is enabling number of new experiences, and a combination of Spectra ISP, our DSP, and the AI is going to provide an experience which is taking stunning photographs as well as videos in all sorts of conditions. Further, there are new features which are getting added on this platform, which are going to enable low light photography, portrait modes, as well as 240p slow motion video. 4K video capture and playback has been there in this segment for a long time, and we are just trying to make it better. In gaming department, as I said, use of GPU, 600 series GPU is actually enhancing the gaming performance quite a bit. Along with it, we have Vulkan 1.1 API supported, so all the games that are using Vulkan 1.1 will be able to run at lower power, much lower power compared to the open ELGS. So I think users will be able to play better and longer. Further, we have connectivity options which are much better compared to competition, and that's going to improve your multiplayer gaming latencies, etc. As a result, games such as Honor of Kings and PUBG, etc., you will be able to play in a much better way on a display which is 6.5 inch, as Nidhi said. I think it will be a true gaming device. To summarize, there are a number of enhancements, new features to 665 Snapdragon platform, which is going to take the user experiences to the next level in multiple areas, starting from camera to gaming to overall performance and power, basically. Thank you.
Please join me in welcoming Mr. Rajan Vagadia, VP and President, Qualcomm India.
Thank you. You might be wondering what am I doing, but this was on my insistence. I wanted to be on the stage. Any Realme launch makes me feel young. So here am I. I think you heard a lot about the features, and I'm not here to talk about features because you understand them. And I don't also want to stand in between the price revelation and the launch dates and what you saw. I just came here to talk briefly about what goes behind the scenes which you don't know. So it has been a wonderful journey of the partnership between Qualcomm and Realme. A young brand, when it came, we had a lot of apprehension, and here it is, a lot of testimonials to how this brand has progressed. Okay, yeah, we are back. So it gives us a pride that what this brand has done is it listens to the consumer. And this is something personally I've experienced. So a few months, maybe not a month, a few weeks back, Madhav invited me to the Ask Madhav, the most popular show which you guys have endorsed and liked so much. And he put me on a spot. He gave me the questions for sure, but the questions were coming right from you on processors. It gives us an immense sense of pride to see that there's so much of understanding on the processors. So while Madhav was fielding these questions which came to you, and I was answering the questions, what went behind was he was actually receiving these messages from you. And this is not just about the processor. So he listens to you, the Realme brand listens to you, and then comes back and says, okay, how do I deliver these experiences which my consumer is asking? And that's why you see here the success of Realme has been primarily, I would assign, to the fact that they have heard very closely to the consumer requirements, and they've delivered it. Typically, a development from the launch date of a processor, which we call the commercial release, to when you see the product in the market could be anywhere up to 6 months. Today you saw two platforms, 712 Snapdragon and Snapdragon 665. 712 has been, that 700 platform has been very popular. 712, you have seen other products. It's a very stable platform, and one product is brought on that. The other one, Snapdragon 665, I would say this by far, in my experience, has been the fastest launch from the commercial release of a chipset, that within 3 months, you have the product here. A lot goes behind the scenes. There is a tremendous amount of interaction which happens with Realme and Qualcomm, with our massive R&D centers here in India to support. We have their engineers working, and it wouldn't have happened if there was such a tight collaboration between Realme, who works with the sole intent of giving you a product and ensures that everything that a chipset can deliver, how they can maximize those things deriving out of the feature of the chipset and bringing it to you. So thank you, Realme, and very excited. I'm sure that when you get to see the phones and when you get to experience the phones, these are going to be a tremendous success. Thank you.
Please join me. I would request Ms. Nidhi to please join us back on the stage.
Thank you, Sachin and Rajan. The Realme 5 series will definitely bring you the most balanced and powerful performance in both segments. Now, to have a recap of Realme 5, let's take a look at the product video.
Realme 5 Quad Camera Powerhouse. Realme Smartphone. Dare to leap.
So what do you think? Isn't this the absolute quad camera powerhouse? Well, for Realme, providing reliable products has always been our commitment. The new Realme 5 series is splash resistance, a feature rarely seen in this price segment. Through the triple waterproof protection from the inside out, the phones will be able to resist situations like rain and liquid splash in your daily lives. In terms of software, the Realme 5 series will come with the latest ColorOS 6. We are grateful that our fans have given us insightful suggestions and feedbacks, which are very important for us to continuously improve our OS. For each update that we have given till now, our fans are our real product managers. We have further tweaked ColorOS 6, and here are some new updates and surprises. The first thing is the design upgrade. After customizing icons, Realme has also redesigned the visual elements of the first level interface, such as the lock screen system, the home screen, and the notification page, that now follows a more spacious and a uniform Realme design language, closer to the stock Android experience. We are also introducing a new feature called the Real Privacy function. With this, you can hide apps, photos, files, and other contents into a privacy space which is well protected by your fingerprints. We've also added hotspot management function to manage the hotspot network speed and usage. This helps you control the speed of each device connected to your hotspot, also giving you stats on data usage and put a limit on it. Today, I am happy to announce that the new upgraded ColorOS 6 will support Google's core AR function. With this, it enables motion tracking, environment sensing, and light estimation through the camera and sensors of the phone. Realme phones will be able to run more AR apps and allow users to experience the fun of enhanced display in the near future. These three new features of ColorOS 6 will be updated to all our Realme devices via an OTA update. Well, that's all about the Realme 5 series and ColorOS 6 new features. Thank you all. Now, I would like to invite Mr. Rajan Vagadia, VP and President, Qualcomm India, Mr. Aditya Soni, Senior Director of Flipkart, and our very own CEO, Mr. Madhav State, on stage for the photo op.
Media friends could now approach towards the stage area for the photo op. I would request my media friends to please approach towards the stage area for the photo op. I would request Mr. Rajan, Mr. Aditya, and Ms. Nidhi to now please be seated.
Thank you. Thank you, guys. Thanks, Nidhi, for all the amazing products on Realme 5 series. I'm sure Realme 5 and Realme 5 Pro will be the best products in the Indian market in this respective price segment. But before going forward to the most important part of the day, let's start with some small warm-up. Sticking to our promise of launching more and more accessories to India, let's talk about today with some new fashionable accessories. Today, the first, we are launching Realme Iconic case for Realme 5 series, along with the phones, which will provide the most well-rounded protection. The price for Realme Iconic case would be priced at rupees 399 rupees, and the first sale would be on from 21st of September. Today, the second product for the accessory we are also launching is the tote bag, which has a large capacity that can hold up to a 13-inch notebook or a laptop very easily. This is one of the fashion accessories which all the people would love to have it along with them. It will also be priced at $11.99 and will go on sale from 4th of September. And one of the most awaited accessories is for today afternoon is going to be Realme Buds 2. For the most dynamic range, I know it's going to be more exciting going forward. For the most dynamic range of sound, we have made sure that we have a 11.2 mm large unit to cover a bass boost driver, multi-layer composite diaphragm, and a Japan Daiku voice coil to make sure that your sound is always much more better and you get a much better experience while using the earbuds. I believe that every user who uses a wired headset has been annoyed with this problem. Is it in? I agree. Even I have the same problem of the tangled wires. To solve this issue, we took 3 simple steps. First of all, we used 2 wires. First, the gear wire, and second, the braiding wire, so that the wires does not easily knot with each other. Secondly, we continued with the magnetic design from Realme Earbuds 1. And thirdly, we started putting up cable organizer to keep your headset much in a better shape. Just to make sure, Realme Earbuds 2 is soon available for you. Realme Earbuds will be available from 4th of September and will be priced at 599 rupees. It will be available on all the platforms, including realme.com, from 11 September onwards. Now, before we reveal the most exciting part, let's do some small comparisons. Would you like some comparisons? I know you like that. Starting with Realme 5 Pro. Realme 5 Pro, in this segment, I'm just trying to have with baseline with similar specs, and not with a similar price, but similar specs in this same price segment. Realme 5 Pro comes with Snapdragon 712, which is based on 10 nanometer based chipset with an Adreno 616 GPU. Comes with a memory variant, which is up to 8 GB, 128 GB. And one of my favorite feature, which I think should also be yours, is going to be UFS 2.1. And it gives you a high-speed storage. When you have a camera which is a 48 megapixel high camera, you need a UFS 2.1 storage which is available in all the memory variants. With the Snapdragon X15 LT modem, your download and upload speed can be faster with a triple SIM slot also. The most amazing part of this phone is going to be again the quad camera with a 48 megapixel quad camera, ultra wide lens, macro lens, and again I would say the chroma boost features and nightscape and multiple features. We will keep on enhancing it. 4035 battery, book charger in the box. If you see, this phone is a complete all-round package while comparing to its competitors. So to have a quick recap of what Realme 5 Pro is all about, it comes with 2 distinguished vibrant colors. One is crystal green and sparkling blue. Comes with 3 memory variants: 4GB 64GB variant, 6GB 64GB variant, and 8GB 128GB variant. Do you want me to price later or right away? Okay, let's do it right away. So price for 4GB 64GB would be priced at 13,999 rupees. You'll be more amazed to listen to the price of 6GB. Price for 6GB 64GB would be priced at 14,999 rupees. We also have for the memory enthusiast people for 8GB, 128GB, because people have also been demanding for 8GB RAM and ROM variant from our side. 8GB, 128GB would be priced at 16,999 rupees. making it world's first 48 megapixel quad camera in its price segment. It's definitely a killer deal, isn't it, guys? I agree. However, the fans have to wait a little bit longer to have the hands-on on 5 Pro. The first sale of 5 Pro would be on 4th of September 12 noon, which would be exclusively available on Flipkart and Realme.com, as well as it will be soon available in offline stores with all the amazing offers which you can see over here. With our partner offers from Jio or from Paytm, or with a complete mobile protection and with a no-cost EMI also available on Flipkart as well at the same time. How about this? Isn't it exciting? Do you want more excitement now? Okay, so let's go to our next product, which is Realme 5. Let's have a small comparison for Realme 5 as well. While comparing Realme 5 in a similar specs with a similar segment, we see for the first time people will have a hands-on experience on Snapdragon 665 for the first time in India. As I promised, we will be always trying to bring it one of the best technologies to our users. Also, this has 4GB, 128GB, triple SIM slot. Again, the quad camera, first time again in this price segment, with an ultra macro lens, wide angle lens, selfie, amazing selfie, 5000 mAh battery, and with ColorOS 6 and Android Pie out of box. Now, let's have a quick recap of what Realme 5 is all about, because when I compare to other competitors in the similar price segment, Realme 5 stands a clear win. Realme 5 is a real powerhouse with a 5000 mAh battery, a perfect combination for the camera enthusiasts also. It comes with 3 memory variants again, 3GB, 32GB, 4GB, 64GB variant, and 4GB, 128GB variant. So, now it's again the most exciting part of the afternoon. How do you want to price a 3GB 32? I've already promised you that I'm going to bring it below 10K, right? My product team was behind me that how can we bring this phone below 10K. But yes, as Realme promised to you, that we'll try to bring this below 10K. 3GB, 32GB would be priced at 9,999 rupees. 4GB, 64GB variant would be priced at 10,999 rupees. 4GB, 128GB variant will be priced at 11,999 rupees. Again, Realme 5 will be available exclusively on Flipkart and Realme.com, and soon will be available in offline stores nearby you. The first sale for Realme 5 will start from August 27, 12 noon, and it will be available across all the platforms which I have spoken about, with Flipkart and amazing offers from Flipkart on Realme.com and our partner offers from Jio, which we would like to thank you for. This will be the first quad camera, world's first quad camera with 665 processor under 10K. We also believe that before I call it an end of the day, what do you think? There is one more thing I believe I should say to you. Any guesses? Realme 5 is a quad camera powerhouse. Realme 5 Pro is a quad camera speedster, the world's first 48 megapixel quad camera in its price segment. Will be a next product will be launching a 64 megapixel quad camera expert. At least today should be sharing the name with you. We'll be naming this product because we call it quad camera expert and one of the first world's 64 megapixel phone. The phone will be named as Realme XT, which is a complete expert in its price segment. All I can say right now about this phone is, call me up when the September ends. Thank you guys for joining us again over here. See you at the Experience Zone. Thank you guys once again.
Wake me up when September